Also from Al Jazeera this week, oil giant BP is paying Washington-based law firm Feinberg Rosen $850,000 a month to administer a $20 billion compensation fund and claims process for Gulf residents and fishermen affected by the Deepwater Horizon explosion last April. The Gulf Coast Claims Facility, or GCCF, which Feinberg manages, was set up after negotiations between BP and the Obama administration. But over recent months, there has been growing concern among the coast residents that Feinberg is limiting compensation funds to claimants in order to decrease BP's liability. Late last month, attorney Kenneth Feinberg told Bloomberg Television that he anticipates that only about half of that $20 billion fund should be enough to cover claims for economic losses. Gulf residents are angry. Rudy Toller from Gulfport, Mississippi, is a fourth-generation fisherman. He submitted 62 pages of documentation to the GCCF, but says, quote, "My claim got denied on December 4th with about 100,000 other people." The GCCF, which also covers cleanup and remediation costs, has received more than 468,000 claims and has paid about $2.7 billion to about one-third of those who have submitted claims in the last 4 months. Most of the claims that have been paid are only temporary emergency payments. Gulf Shores City Councilman Jason Dyken told Feinberg at a recent meeting in Gulf Shores, Alabama, quote, "You've paid 30% of the claims. 70% of the claims have not been paid. Where I went to school, that's an F." The amount paid out averages nearly $16,000 per claimant. But according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the poverty threshold in 2009 for a family of 3 was $18,310. With mounting problems from an escalating health crisis and decimated fishing and tourist industries, many consider this an inadequate amount of compensation for their loss of livelihood.